We got more clips from OTAs, and today we're going to be looking at the Chicago Bears and looking at Caleb Williams. We're going to watch him throw some darts, work through some drills, everything else. But before we do, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going hard in the paint, looking at these rookies every single day from rookie camp to OTAs and then mini camp, then training camp, everything in between. And then also we're looking at the veterans, your favorite players. Click that button. Stop missing out on your favorite players and what they're doing at practice every day because it will be here. We're looking at Caleb Williams, 2 minutes of clips. The first 5 or so are new, and then I got some oldies from like last week and the last few days in there. Here's him slinging the ball around. We got some Rome Odunze action. So it looks like he's doing good. Looks like he's back to full health. Don't worry about him. We got some DJ Moore. He's happy. He's electric over Caleb Williams. We got him dishing the rock here and some drills. There's a lot going on here. If you want to shout something out with some other players. Is that Rome Odunze? Yep, there he is. There he is. Rome Odunze right there. Caleb Williams. We got a cinematic look right here. Downfield. Here we go. There's Rome Odunze again. Those two are connecting up. Those two are building a rapport. Here's him working on some drills. We're just tossing it around. Lighting it up out there. Caleb Williams. Just getting loose, getting limber. Getting ready to rock and roll for the practice. Here's some more drills. Getting the ball out there quick. Here we are. Rolling out there. Boom. Hitting this DJ Moore. Nope, there's Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet. I saw the 5. It took me off guard, and I was like, what? Here's the next one. Here's another toss. This is the one where he leaves his feet a little bit. There he is. Off platform a bit. Sexy throw right there. Nice one. Here's another one. Another cinematic look on him. They're doing a good job getting out a cinematic clip every other day or so. Not every day, but they're trying their best. Is that DJ Moore? That's the first one to DJ Moore that popped on the internet, I believe, if I remember. That one went viral last week. Late last week. Here's another one. Maybe it was this one. Quick toss. We all know Caleb Williams has a lot of upside in this offense. And when you look at this offense, they're doing a good job getting him pieces. Of course, Rome Odunze, but also Keenan Allen. A good separator. DJ Moore creating space downfield. Good speed. Also good running routes. And then Rome Odunze to marinate with Caleb Williams over time. Rome Odunze, if you did not watch Pac-12 After Dark last year, he was making headwaves. He was a big-time producer, gets downfield, commands a lot of deep targets. He's very electric. And he's a guy in any other draft class would be the first wide receiver selected and maybe drafted a little bit higher. This is a weird draft class. Not only do we have 2 stud wide receivers at the top, maybe 3. Throw Rome Odunze up there. We talked about him in the rankings a lot this offseason. But we also had about 20 wide receivers who had a grade day 2 or better on their draft stock. Some of them fell. Some of them went a little higher than expected. That is something to be expected when the market's that flush with a lot of players at one position because some teams are going to wait. Some teams are just going to get their best fit. That's just how that's going to work because you don't have the typical 8 to 12 wide receivers who are graded as a day 2 prospect or better. You got about 20 here. You got some extra, so that's going to make things weird. But at the top end, it's the top end. But Rome Odunze, if he was in last year's class in 2023, first wide receiver off the board, hands down, and no debate on that. Years prior, most of them, unless there's a generational wide receiver prospect. However, Rome Odunze is good enough where he was holding debates against the other top 2 wide receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik Neighbors. He's got that type of upside. But this is a Caleb Williams video. The fact that Caleb Williams is getting that type of talent off the rip on his team means that he's going to have more potential to grow in this offense because they're going to try and put that miracle grow in that flower to try to get him to blossom later in his career or right now. There was that news about that practice last week where he threw so many interceptions where it was alarming, but he's a rookie in OTAs. Not 100% worried about that. we'll start looking at this in training camp, seeing what's happening. Also, this week, we have not seen many negative reports, if at all, on him. So this week, looking good, looking stellar, and the media has been popping off with highlights this week. They've been really trying to get more clips out on him. Rome Odunze was dealing with what I think is a hamstring injury. He's back. He's looking good. Don't worry about that. He's back. Good to go. Good to roll. I want to see Keenan Allen out here once we go full live. I want to see how that looks like with DJ Moore and company and how they're going to work in Rome Odunze. But I think Caleb Williams is in a good offense for a first overall pick. I think he's got some pieces here. Don't forget about DeAndre Swift. When he's healthy on the field, he's good in the passing game. However, Caleb Williams likes to push it downfield. He's not a guy that just dips it to the running backs, but he might do it since he's got DeAndre Swift and he can get you yards after the catch like no other. Different type of running back. That being said, Caleb Williams, for a rookie, you still got to be patient with him, but he's got some weapons. He's probably going to have some good highlights this season. He's probably going to have some lowlights this season. Expect him to play like a rookie. Expect him to play a little bit better than a rookie in some moments as well. Maybe we can unhitch the trailer this year. If not, just watch him, see if he flashes, see how he plays. But he's going to be a fun player to pay attention to throughout the season, throughout training camp. We'll be watching him again in minicamp. I think we got another week of OTAs. We'll watch him again in training camp and see how he's looking. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.